Hello everybody, I hope you're doing great today. We have a thunderstorm brewing outside, so hopefully you won't hear too much lightning or rain in the background. I wanted to quickly show you how to cut out your fabric and what you need to do to make the templates to cut your fabric so that you waste as little as possible. Now this fabric has been pre-washed and dried, so you can see it's a little raveled around the edges, but that's okay. I always use color catchers or color grabbers in the wash, and what that does, by washing it, you remove all the chemicals from the dyeing process, and you go ahead and you pre-shrink it. And then once you've done that, you've also removed the excess dye, so that when you do finish your project, your quilt, your pot holders, whatever it is, when you throw them in the wash, the colors don't bleed onto each other. Now what I've done is I've taken some boxes, like cereal boxes, or even the mailers that you get in the mail that are the heavy paper, and I've taken a hexie and I've just traced around it. This is about 3/4 of an inch. Now what I do with my fabric is I will take, usually I use a disappearing ink pen, but I could not find my disappearing. This is a permanent marker, but that's okay because you're not gonna see this once it's cut out. And what I'll do is I'll lay them out on the fabric, then I'm gonna trace the hexies. What it does when I lay it out is it lets me know, am I going to make the most use of the fabric or am I wasting it? So it helps me figure out the best layout. And really the best layout is gonna be that honeycomb pattern that you usually see with the hexies. Now this is a fat quarter that has been folded, so there's actually 4 layers of fabric here. You're gonna laugh, my scissors that I use to cut this are not fabric scissors. These are actually scissors from the dollar store. And as long as you don't cut paper with them, they stay extremely sharp. So now you can see I've got all my lines, and I'm just gonna cut through all 4 layers. Now this right here doesn't have anything on it to cut, but as you can see, it is going to fit one more. So I'm gonna set it aside so that I can use it. And then I just quickly cut around. They don't have to be perfect because of how much larger they are than your actual piece. And then by doing them this way, you will end up with a stack of pre-cut pieces of fabric faster than you can even imagine. Because as you remember, I'm cutting 4 at a time. I know some people use their die cut machines, or they have an AccuQuilt that cuts these out, but this really takes me no time at all to cut. Now when you are cutting out your templates, make sure you use scissors that you would not normally use on your fabric. I hope this has been helpful. Thanks everyone.